would come my way. Yeah, I just won't be moved. I'm gonna be just like Jacob. Yeah. He wrestled with the Lord all night long. He said, I'm not gonna let you go until you bless my soul. Every now and then I tell him I just won't be moved. Hey, I just won't be. Oh no, you've been too good to me. Yeah, no. Said, oh no. Hey, yeah, no, won't be. Oh no, I'm gonna keep my hand. Keep my hand in Jesus' hand. Yeah, no. Every round gonna go. Every round gonna get higher. Oh no. Somebody listen to me right now. Yeah. You gotta make up your mind that I'm gonna hold on. Oh Lord. I begin to feel pretty good now. Feel a little prayer wheel turn. Oh, feel a little fire burning.
Come on. Hold your head up. Sheree Debbie, determined here on Bishop Zap. We had technical difficulties, but we are back. Devil can't stop this show. Drink up that coffee, y'all, and be determined because it's all good.
Testimony, come on. Listen up, say. Listen up, let me tell you about my life and where I've been. I've had some bad days. Come on, say, no, I'm not complaining. Oh,
Are you determined? Are you determined? That is Cherie Denby. Determined. That was broadcasted live. Recorded live, excuse me. That was recorded live. And you're here on Coffee with Bishop Zapp. We are back with our guests. A-OK. We had technical difficulties, so hey, just share, invite, let everybody know we are back. This is part 2. That's what I'm gonna call it. Part 2, because we going back into it. So you were determined. For 33 years you've been determined. Not only were you determined, but you stood on the promise of God. You presented yourself as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. So you did that. Being determined for 33 years. It could not have been easy. Were there any struggles? Did you have any struggles? Did you were there any downfalls, or were there any upfalls? And but doing this, did you struggle? Talk about it, sister.
I am. It's just too many to name. The struggles. The struggles were real. From the very beginning. I remember when my first, and you were here by this time. I remember when my first Packer landed on his side. Do you remember that, Bishop? I don't hear you. But when my first Packer landed on its side. Yeah, it was turned over.
Oh, your first Packer. Girl, I thought you said your first pastor. I'm gonna say it like your first pastor. You landed on the side. Your first Packer. Yes, I was with you, sweetheart. Go ahead.
Yeah. And actually, so many things have happened, and I'm not going to talk about them because God has allowed me to shed the tears at the moment. I never gave up hope that things would get better. And I never wanted to grow so big that I couldn't bounce back in a way that would make sense in dollars to me. I felt that if I grew so large that when trouble did come, and if I couldn't, somehow handle it, it would just be too overwhelming. And it got to those points. I'm telling you, it was some times where, and I think I have a question for you, Bishop. How did you feel when you saw me in tears?
Okay, you saying how did I feel?
Absolutely.
Well, I don't think you're supposed to be pulling me into this. I think this is supposed to be like about you. I don't think you as a guest supposed to ask me a question. I'm starting to feel like I forgot who that person was. You asking me a question, and I'm interviewing you. You ain't supposed to do that now. This ain't that cross platform where you can ask me something and I answer. No. So, how did I feel? Well, one, I'm gonna answer you this time. Okay, let's get that straight. I'm gonna answer you this time. One, I always said that, and I always tell people that this business was your business, and that through everything I watched you. Now, even though I knew that this business was your business, I also made a promise to you that whatever I had, it was yours. And I made that promise to you before we got married. I told you I did not have much, but whatever I have, it is yours. So when I saw that you were in business, I didn't have much, but I was like, she's in business, she need business cards. So I went and got you some business cards. And with my educated self, I was going to surprise you with the business cards, not knowing that I spelled your name wrong. But that's just me, trying to do something surprising. And I learned from that. I don't surprise her. So, through everything that you have gone through with the business, I'm very supportive of whatever you want, because it is your business. So, on that point, when you are up or when you are down, my responsibility is to support you through it all and to make sure that I'm there for you with whatever I have to give you. Hope I answer your question, ma'am.
No.
It's back on you.
My question was, how did you feel when you saw me shedding tears?
Say that again.
My question was, how did you feel when you saw me shedding tears? When you saw me broken? When you saw me jacked up? When you saw me going through?
Okay. I don't know what this conversation was supposed to be, but okay. Oh, Jesus. Let me drink some coffee.
Because I think sometimes people don't understand that you're not the only one experiencing what you're experiencing. It just looks like that. And everybody may not respond the way you think they should respond. So this is my opportunity to actually find out, how did you feel?
Well, one, one time, and it might be more than one time, but I may have felt helpless. Hold on. Let me turn my speaker down here. I may have felt hopeless because, well, let me do it this way. There were times that I felt glad because I was able to be that provider. I was able to be the provider that you needed. So whatever you needed, I did. I was able to do that. But when it got to where I could not do that, then that became a problem for me as a man, because I always wanted you to have whatever you wanted, and I want to make sure that you were at ease And to see you in tears didn't help me because I could not have done anything for you. I couldn't have done anything for you. And the only thing I could have done was to pray. That was one. The second was to hug you. And the third one was to leave you alone. And people might not understand that, but I'm going to say it again. I prayed for you. I hugged you. And then I left you alone. Hey, boys. Mr. Peter, how things going down in Selma? Beautiful funeral home, Doc. Beautiful funeral home. So those are three things that was important to me because one, prayer is a key. Okay. Two, the hug was to show that, I'm here. I'm here for you. And three, to leave you alone for me was to say, Zach, she gonna figure this thing out. Give her space and give her time. And I did not pressure you. I allow you to deal with things the way you want it. It doesn't matter. It don't even have to be A-OK. It could be anything that you have to deal with. I allow you to deal with that. And if you come to me with a question and I feel that I'm able to answer that, then I would answer. But if I don't feel that I'm able to answer that, then I would tell you to work it out. That's just me. So seeing you in tears, I don't want to see you in tears because sometimes if I see you in tears, I'll be like, okay, who's messed with her? Who would I need to talk to? Because somebody messed with A-OK. I need to talk to somebody. And that ain't going to be pretty. But because this was nobody I can talk to, this was something you had to work out. So I hope I answered your question, sister.
You have answered it, and most of the times I received the way that you responded to how I was going through. There were times, not that you asked, but there were times when I would literally see you get angry though. Or at least I felt like you were very angry about my going through. And I didn't always, because although you are asking me questions, what people don't always know is that you may ask questions, but you're not one of those type of people that you can keep bugging for an answer. So I have seen you through the years it appeared that you were very upset if I was hurt. And sometimes it would make me want to say, okay, this is upsetting him so much so I would forget about my being upset and think about your being upset. And I did want to say I quit because I didn't like seeing you upset about me being upset. So I don't know if you want to touch on that, but it was kind of like so many bounced emotions when I would go through with A-OK.
Yeah, like you said, being upset is yeah, I was upset. Hey Pizzo, good morning. I was upset, and yes, but I wasn't upset with you, the individual. I was upset because of the situation that you was in, and again, to say that I could not do something or I could not participate in making sure that you were okay. I mean, if that does that make sense? I could not
Yes.
participate in making sure that you were okay. I could not participate in making sure financially that you had what you needed to go forward, because it's a very expensive industry. Good lawyer, it's very expensive. I mean, I look through the books. Not only do I look through the books, but I go online and I research and I look and I find, I do a lot of stuff. You be doing whatever, and I go research and see if there was a way that I could do something to
Woo! And you did.
ease
You did.
the pain. So
Put the camera on you, Bishop.
hold
for a
on,
second.
say it again. A okay.
Put the camera on you for a second.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead. The camera's on you.
No, on you. Put the camera on you. I Can you hear me? It's on you now. Okay. No. I'm gonna. Lady Sticks sent a message. Hold on.
Okay, so I want to make sure that you know you have everything that you need. That was very important to me, because even if we look at our scripture that says, "Give us this day our daily bread," so in that, you know, I approach and talk to the Father and ask for guidance. And in asking for guidance, I, want to make sure that I listen to His voice of what was needed. So, and that right there was important to me, to make sure that I was able to hear from God and get instructions on how to deal with what you was going through. So, and people, let me tell you, you have to go to God in prayer. And listen to what I just said. You need to go to God in prayer, because it'll help you. It will help you make it. It will get you through what is happening in your life. Okay, it will secure you. It will calm you down when you're frustrated. It would when you're crying inside, when you're crying outside, you are able to maintain what you're feeling, and hopefully you will say, you know what, God, I thank you for getting me through this. And I'm telling you, God has gotten us through a lot. You know what? I want to play. I'm going to play Sharon Riley. That's what I'm going to do. So let's drop in Sharon Riley here on Coffee with Bishop Zap.
And an ordinary mind, the average simple life, living on borrowed time. I don't know what I've done to deserve someone so kind. Oh, tell me, somebody tell me. So whenever teardrops fall, that you can dwell inside of me when others see my faults.
How you came to love me. How you came to love. Listen, we have crossed over the river. I'm gonna say it like that. I guess AOK is still with us, but I know I have to let her go because she is a busy woman. Okay, but how you came to love me. So I just hearing that song from Sharon Raleigh. I want to let everyone know that we are going to do a relationship segment of Coffee with Bishop Zapp. And as you can see, by us doing what we are doing, we are able to bring in guests. And my guest is on the air with me. I'm so proud that she was actually my first guest. Like, again, not planning the topic, but it was a topic that was needed, and I praise God that we were able to actually do it. So just for right now, AOK, just close out with you AOK. So I don't have to tell you what to say, but just close out with words of encouragement. We would do a part 3 of AOK, her business. We're gonna do that. There's some things we're gonna work out and present, but for right now, just encourage the people, and we're gonna get out of here. And then after you say what you said, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna close out with a song and do what we do. But this is Coffee with Bishop Zapp, as my host is AOK. Ladies and gentlemen, AOK.
First, I want to say thank you, Bishop, for having me. You are one of my biggest fans, and I really appreciate you being here. I really appreciate you being live and allowing me to come live with you. Thank you to Lady Sticks and to my family and to all customers who have ever supported AOK Sanitation. Bishop, I will encourage you by saying that I am here for you. Yeah, I know you said this is about me and AOK, but just understand, I haven't done anything without you. Even when you were not there when I started, you were still there because God had already prepared you for me. And you were just in the making. You were just in the waiting. And anytime a person is waiting in line, you're gonna keep coming up until you get to the point where you're gonna get everything that God has for you. And I'm just so happy that you waited for me. I'm happy that I waited for you, and I'm very excited to see what God is getting ready to do in our lives. And I'm gonna tell you, as an encouragement to the people out there, be excited, be hopeful. Stuff happens. Things don't always go as planned. Things don't go all the time the way we want them to. But who cares? Who cares about some tears? Who cares about the shortcomings and the mistakes and the falls? What we really are excited about is when we get up. What we're excited about is when we make it. What we're excited about is when things come together. That other stuff, it passes. It comes and it goes. And this is a regular, everyday thing. So if out of 24 hours, if there are 2 hours of your day that's horrible, oh well, is 2 hours. You got 22 other hours to be happy. You got 22 other hours to include some good sleep, honey. So just be happy. I'm just great. You know, even when if Xavier and I had never, Bishop and I had never had problems and troubles with this business. And I say, and both of us, even though he's always said I'm A-okay. Yeah, but it was a us thing. Because there were times, let me tell you, I got so much love on a regular basis. But when I would go through, and even though it would take him time to respond because he was going through how he could help me, he was praying, he was giving me my space, he was doing all that stuff. But let me tell you, the best time of me going through is in the wee hours of the morning when we were laying in bed. Get your mind out together, people. When we would be laying in bed and Bishop would lay his hand on my forehead because I knew he was praying for me. Those were the most precious moments for me. So just understand, I may not be there to touch your forehead. Bishop may not be there to touch your forehead. Your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother. Nobody may not be there to touch your forehead. But I just want you to understand that somebody is thinking about you and somebody is praying for you. So be encouraged. And always, you can send me a message. Listen, I'm one of those type of people that if you are going through, honey, I love to hear from you. If you're experiencing trouble, if you want somebody to hear your sad story, send me a message. I'm not too good on you texting me on my phone, but send me a message and give me an opportunity to respond to you and let me pray for you. I enjoy ministry.
So we could definitely say that you can DM her, okay, and she can give you her Facebook tag in the text. I mean, not the text, but in the message space. That way you guys can reach out to her and with your concerns. But for today, I just want to say thank you again, A-OK, for being a part of this broadcast. If y'all click on her name in the chat, you can message her. That will go directly to her and not me. Okay? Hey, Cassandra. That will go directly to her and not me. All right? But I thank you all for joining, all those that came on the first part of Golfing with Bishop Zapp. And to my guests, I want to say thank you again for being a part. This was an excellent show. I have to say, this was an excellent show. And we have to give it up for God, because he allowed us to do this, and he provided the knowledge. He allowed me to go to school to get the knowledge that I have to do this. And then that desire that he put in me is a desire that I accepted. And that desire has been, oh my goodness, on point ever since. And, you know, even though I got whippings for doing what I enjoy doing, hey, it was worth every bit of it. It made me stronger. And I say thank you. Well, I'm your host, Bishop Zapp, and we're going to push it out. Well, I wouldn't say it like that. But we're going to do some praise. It's called Shout. It's the soul. I'm your host, Bishop Zapp, and you have been watching Coffee with Bishop Zapp. Enjoy a great cup of coffee, and we'll see you on the next tea day. It's either Tuesday or Thursday. We out.